Now, to get back to where J. Palmer Farm was, you had to go 21.
Yes.
And then he was off back there on the right. Is where the
On
farm.
the east side of 21.
Right.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
never been a house on the west side of
Right,
21.
Yeah.
I don't know if J. Palmer actually ever farmed that.
J. Palmer's kids own it, burnt the old mill.
I just remember
No.
when Tom and I were little kids, that's where we used to start chasing fox at. And we'd run them.
Oh, Jay'd stand out there and talk to him while there was a cigar around.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's how I got to know that place.
Yes.
Pulling in 21. Kansas lived on the left-hand side, and eventually, now you tell me whether I'm wrong on this, on the right side of 21, that little woods that's there, I was told that was John Raber planted that because it's all maple trees.
You did?
Yeah, he did.
That's for the golf course.
I remember him planting.
And now it's all grown. I mean,
Yeah.
it's if you drive by it, it's the biggest woods of all maple trees around here.
Yeah, when I was a little kid, that was a cornfield.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
The old, didn't Ludwig own that?
Yep,
Does now, or did until he died.
yep.
It looks like you better get a good look at it right now if you want to see it stay that way.
Yeah, well, he has some stipulations on when it was sold that they have to keep. They have to keep it in some kind of a condition so that there can't be a plant right there. It has to be,
Well, plant's about as close as it's going to get right now.
Yeah.
but it has to be land and landscaping and stuff like that. It's in the thing, the contract.
You're talking about the maple trees, the woods themselves
I
there
think
that
so.
John had.
J. Palmer originally built a real nice house back there, and he sold it and moved into a smaller house. Where his original house was at, that family's name escapes me, but it was their son
He was,
in 1969 or thereabouts,
Right.
walked down the railroad tracks into Bristol and touched off the old feed mill.
yeah, the old co-op.
Yep.
And that was J. Palmer's son?
No,
No, that was
No.
Some guy out there he lived
Yeah.
in.
no. At that time, Jay probably still living right next door to him.
yeah.
But no, I don't know if Jay ever had a family.
Yeah, I didn't, but I knew it was somebody that was out in that area
Yeah.
that lit the mill.
Yeah, he lit it up okay.
Yeah.
Stood there and watched
Stood there
it
and
go.
watched it, yeah. Now that's a great. Were you on the fire department then?
No,
Did you hear the story of the truck backing out of the fire?
I heard that story a lot of times. They left the truck in the building and the thing
In gear.
caught fire and it was in gear. And something melted somewhere and it kicked the starter in and that truck all by itself motored out of the building.
Yeah. Owen was on the fire department when that happened. He's the one that told me. They had pulled corn in a truck and backed it in, thank God. Closed the door, left it in first gear, and when it got so hot it melted the ignition wires. They were down there and they wondered who was driving that truck out of there, drove right past somebody with a hose, I guess. So it's a great story. Truck saved itself.
Look at that ghost. Ghost truck.
Yep.
But then that was the beginning of Cruise Farm Supply after that burnt, because then
Yes.
Owen went out and started.
This third picture, you want me to?
You're doing fine, Ed.
I'm doing fine, yeah. A guy by the name of Dean Pickle gave me this.
Know him. Yeah.
Dean Pickle got out of the Army after the war in about 1946. In this picture was a brand new 46 Plymouth Coupe sitting here, and that was Dean's car. And he walked across the street in front of what we would remember as Lyle Moran's house in his driveway and took this picture. The car was sitting there because Dean's brother, Kenny, was running that filling station. Kenny would be Dean Van Skyhawk's father-in-law. So, and to the left, there's a little diner that was moved away from there in the early 50s. And the brick building to the far left would be the Fine House building, which became Congdon Drug Store of that era. That filling station is, I think it was tore down and replaced in the late 50s.
That's a holiday train. No.
Oh,
Our parents owned
Yeah.
across the street.
The golf.
That's the, yeah.
Is that a
that's
golf station?
the- Yeah. No, that's the Sinclair Street.
No, that's Kenny Corner Friends. This would be right where that little
Oh,
park is up here,
Yeah,
uptown.
they turn into a break.
No, the memorial park, right at the stop.
Okay, I got you. And we're looking probably south this
Is
way.
that the
This
Red
would be
D-Mart?
looking south.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Is that the Red D Mart?
Well, it was.
It was.
Before Randy moved across, they moved across the street. Right there at Memorial Park, where you're talking about.
Yeah.
Not that building, no.
No, not the building, but
That was taken from Moran's yard.
Yeah, probably, yeah, it was.
Facing south.
southeast corner of the
Yeah.
intersection.
wow. Because the house back there, that's the
Brimley's?
Yeah,
Is
Yeah.
it-
yeah, that's Ridley's Florist.
Dad is the diner in that picture.
What?
You know,
Yeah, it is.
I used to go in there with Dad, and a guy by the
The
name of
diner?
Allen owned that. That was his last name. I don't remember his first name anymore. I was a little kid. And it was just a line of stools just out of the
Yeah,
counter.
you can see 10 or 12 people in there, I think, is
Yeah,
about
that was
it.
about it,
Maybe.
yeah. But I remember, they used to say that Al Capone would stop
Yeah, I don't either.
and
So-
eat
this
breakfast in
building,
there.
what's that building?
Oh, that used to be Conner Dad's.
Yep,
Okay, so it was,
over all kinds of
Yeah,
stories.
John Dillinger, maybe, but I'm not
I heard
sure.
about Dillinger. Capone
I'm not sure.
had a place up on Dining Place.
yeah, so it's sort of out there.
Michigan
did
Railroad,
beautiful.
you know, where they show all the
Yeah.
old stuff, all the old Michigan right there.
Ed, can we go back to
I'm
kind
sure
of
there's some
more?
place.
Was there a house across the railroad tracks? A farmhouse back there?
At one time.
Not on 21,
No.
but if you went west of there to where the new factory's just now finished, it's called the Gregory property. There was a road there that went across the railroad, and it's a complete farm back there.
Yeah, yeah. Mike Hickman lived there. You remember Mike?
And
And you forgot.
there was a Gregory school there, one-room school.
I was gonna say, that was the name of the school that was out there.
And the people in the Menges house walked west to go to school.
What was the name of your dad's school? Eddie here, when we went out there, burned that house down.
White brick.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, that's. Renters that were still, were still there. Cummins, of course, said, people got to leave. I said, well, I said, we're gonna burn the house down. I said, well, when? He said, right now, they had a can of gas, they left.
Oh, they were squatting there, weren't they?
Spike owned it, or Tony's owned it by then.